Dogworks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dogworks. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by First Paw Coffee Company, specializing in private label premium blend coffee. If you're serious about coffee, you should check it out. First Paw Coffee's passion is high-quality, small batch roasted coffee. They take the extra time to taste and get everything perfect before they release new blends. They aim to bring you a cup of happiness each time you pour yourself some coffee. Find out more at ak.dog/free and enter for a chance to win some First Paw Coffee prizes, a book from our collection, and tote bag. One winner will be selected at random each month. That's ak.dog/free.
Well, we made it through Christmas. I hope you and your family had a great day. How did your dog do? Let us know in the comments. Today, we're going to talk about New Year's Eve. As you know, 2020 has been a crazy year, and many of us will not be out hitting the town to parties and events. Instead, we will be spending a quiet night at home with our dogs and family. It will be much better, right? On today's show, we're going to give you 7 ideas of how to ring in the new year with your dog. Also, if you stick around until the end, you can learn why small, clever dogs that did no useful work were among the possessions that set royals and aristocrats apart from lower social classes.
From First Paw Media, sponsored by Alaska Dogworks Professional Canine Training Center in Anchorage, Alaska. This is Dogworks Radio, committed to families and their dogs to build lifelong and fulfilling relationships. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. Now here are your hosts, Robert and Michele Forto.
Hello and welcome to Dogworks Radio. I'm your host, Michele Forto, and I'm the lead trainer of Alaska Dogworks, where we help you build a better relationship with your dog. New Year's Eve is the last chance to get lit this year. Sparkles, drinks, and fireworks galore. It's the time to celebrate a brand new start. Unfortunately, for our furry friends, that celebration can sound more like a nightmare than a party. If your dog is easily frightened by loud noises, sometimes it's better just to stay home and cuddle on the couch than to bring them out on New Year's Eve. If you have an anxious dog, staying at home and planning some fun things to do with your dog on New Year's sounds like the perfect idea. You can still dress up if you want, but when you're hanging back with your best friend instead, you don't need to throw on those heels that we all know hurt 5 minutes after wearing them. Instead, you can slip on your favorite pair of comfy slippers and holiday onesie. There's also no stress about that midnight kiss, because you'll be getting a sweet smooch from your doggy best friend. Honestly, a relaxing New Year's Eve with your dog sounds like ideal New Year's Eve party. And these 7 things to do with your canine buddy on New Year's will make it the best night of the year. It's the most exclusive party in town that will have all your friends super jealous. Don't have a rough New Year's Eve. Instead, have one to remember so you truly start off a happy fur year. Have a movie marathon. If you want to have a nice relaxing night at home, the best way to do that is to have a movie night. You can cuddle up together on the couch and put on a marathon of your favorite movies from the year. Hotel for Dogs and Bolt are obviously classics for your movie session, along with treats, of course. Hey, why not hit the road together? Sometimes when you know your neighborhood will have a lot of loud noises and fireworks on New Year's Eve, it could be a good idea just to get out of town. You can find an Airbnb that allows dogs in a quiet place nearby. It'll be like a vacay for just you and your furry BFF as you celebrate the new year to come together. Oh wait, what about this one? Have a dog potty. Admittedly, this may be one for next year, but it's not too early to plan, right? A dog party is the perfect plan for you and your friends, along with everyone's pooches. If you know your home will be quiet on New Year's Eve, you can be the host. You can serve dog-friendly mocktails and treats, and of course, real drinks for you and your friends. Have a dog treat baking party. What's better than having a baking party with your furry friend? If there is a new dog treat recipe you've been wanting to try, now is the ultimate time. Spend the evening making treats you will both enjoy. You both have been good this year, so you deserve to treat yourself. Build a blanket fort. Now, this happens to be one of my favorite things to do. When your dog is easily anxious, sometimes it's best to create a super comfortable environment. Build a nice, comfy blanket fort for you and your dog to hide out in. It's a perfect spot to watch your Netflix movie marathon together. When the fireworks start going off, you'll be safe and secure inside your cozy secret fort. Watch the ball drop while playing ball. If your dog loves playing games, play ball inside together. You don't want to be going out when all of the fireworks start, but you can find some games to play inside with your pup. As you watch the ball drop in Times Square, watch your dog excitedly chase after a ball in your home. Get dressed in your New Year's best and Insta all the way. Even if you're staying home on New Year's Eve, you can still both get dressed up and dapper. If you know your dog will get nervous once the fireworks start going off, a thunder shirt will help to de-stress them. Finish off the look with some cute New Year's hats for both of you. Wear a matching sparkly ensemble and have fun posting adorable pics to Instagram. We're going to take a short break here, and when we come back, we are going to learn all about the Havanese.
So earlier, you learned about First Paw Coffee Company. Now I'm going to tell you about its Adventure Mix Blend. First Paw Coffee Company's Adventure Mix Blend is inspired by our sense of adventure and our love of the outdoors. Our new Adventure Mix Blend is a whole bean offering and is a dark roast from South America with French inspiration, featuring smoky raspberry, dark chocolate, and anise flavors. Seek out your next adventure with a cup of bold Adventure Mix. Be sure to go to ak.dog/free and enter to win a bunch of cool prizes. That's ak.dog/free.
About the Havanese. Distinctive features of the Havanese include a curled over tail and a gorgeous silky coat, which comes in a variety of colors. Some owners enjoy cording the coat in the manner of a pulley, and others clip it short to reduce grooming time. Happily, Havanese are just as cute no matter what hairdo you give them. Their small but sturdy bodies, adaptable nature, and social skills make Havanese an ideal city dog, but they are content to be anywhere that they can command the attention of admirers, young and old alike. Havanese, smart and trainable extroverts with the comic instincts of a born clown, are natural trick dogs. Havanese are also excellent watchdogs and take the job seriously, but will usually keep the barking to a minimum. Here are some quick facts. The AKC breed popularity ranks them 24th out of 195. Havanese are 8.5 to 11.5 inches tall. They weigh between 7 and 13 pounds. They have a life expectancy of 14 to 16 years, and they are in the toy group. The history of the Havanese is from the ancient Bichon family of little white dogs and claims such breeds as the Bichon Frise and Maltese as probable common ancestors. Since the earliest days of human civilization, lively lapdogs of this type were bartered around the world by seafaring merchants in all times and places. Small, clever dogs that did no useful work were among the possessions that set royals and aristocrats apart from lower social classes. The native lapdog of Cuba's aristocrats and wealthy planters was the Havanese, named for the capital city of Havana, where the breed gained greatest favor. Depending on the source, the breed's forerunners were said to be brought to the island nation by Italian sea captains or by the Spaniards charged with colonizing the New World in the 1600s. During its approximately 300 years in the lap of Cuban luxury, the breed was refined, perhaps with poodle crosses. In today's Havanese, once called the Blanquito de la Habana, or Havana Silk Dog, the pivotal event in the breed's history came in 1959 with the communist takeover of Cuba. Many well-heeled Cubans fleeing Fidel Castro's revolution brought their little dogs with them to America. With the help of the American fanciers, the refugees preserved and perpetuated the Havanese. The breed is now a popular choice for discerning pet owners around the world. Among celebrity Havanese owners were two of the world's most celebrated writers. Ernest Hemingway fell under the Havanese spell during his 20 years in Cuba. About 100 years later, Charles Dickens owned a tiny Havanese named Tim. Care and training of the Havanese should be fed a high-quality dog food appropriate to his age. Some Havanese can be prone to getting overweight, so watch your dog's calorie consumption and weight level. If you choose to give your dog treats, do so in moderation. Treats can be an important aid in training, but giving too many can cause obesity. Give table scraps sparingly, if at all, especially avoiding cooked bones and foods with high fat content. Learn about which human foods are safe for dogs and which are not. Check with your vet if you have any concerns about your dog's weight or diet. The long, soft, and silky coat of the Havanese needs to be groomed daily to be kept free of mats and tangles. This can be done by gently running a comb or soft brush over the dog while he is on your lap. Pet owners often choose to have their dog's coat clipped to a short trim to reduce grooming time. The Havanese should also be bathed occasionally as needed. The corners of the eyes should be gently cleaned daily to prevent tear stain of the lighter colored hair in the area. Check the ears often to remove excess wax or accumulated debris and wipe out the inside of the ear flap with a slightly moistened gauze or paper towel. The Havanese has moderate exercise needs. They will benefit from a brisk daily walk or fun playtime with their owner in the backyard, as they are happiest when someone is with them. Romping inside the home can also provide enough activity. Never over-exercise a Havanese of any age. If they are panting and struggling to keep up, it is time to go home. Havanese do well in both houses and apartments, but they are not happy left alone for hours at a time. Havanese are highly intelligent and eager to please, and they are easily trained so long as you only use positive methods. This can be a sensitive breed, so care must be taken to not scold them harshly. Socialization from any early age is very important. Expose them calmly to a wide variety of new places and new people, always ensuring that the experiences are positive and not intimidating. Gentle, patient training will result in a wonderful companion dog. They are affectionate with people and get along with non-aggressive pets. Do you want help with making your Havanese one of the best trained dogs? Check out our website at alaskadogworks.com. And as always, follow us on social channels. Just search DogWorks Radio. Please do us a favor. Let your family and friends know about our show. It is the single most important thing you can do. Happy 2021. See you next time.
This episode of the podcast is sponsored by First Paw Coffee Company. Learn more at firstpaw.coffee.
From First Paw Media, this is DogWorks Radio. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we invite you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find a link on the episode notes. You can tap or swipe on the episode cover art, and you'll see some offers from our sponsors. You can support our show by supporting them. If you like what you have heard, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star rating and tell your friends how to subscribe too. Your hosts are Robert and Michele Forto. Our producer is Robert Forto and created for First Paw Media. Did you know that Alaska Dog Works trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dog Works on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.